Hi there guys, 21 is a circle theorem question. So let's have a look at all this text and make sure we get our head around it. Okay, so DCA is a straight line. That's going to be quite handy because if we have a straight line and we have an angle here, we'll know this one. They add up to 180. Oh, CA is a diameter, so instantly you should be saying, right, if I have a diameter and I go up to a point and down to a point, I get this happening, a right angle. And a tangent, so it doesn't look like we've got any radius involved, or radii I should say. So tangent, this time there's a chord, and that always creates an angle. But if I go from that same chord to a point and down, there's my alternate segment theorem. Okay, and they're the three rules really that's going to be used in this one by the looks of things. So we want to calculate this one here. Okay, so at first glance, if I find this angle here, I've got the three angles in a triangle, but that's going to be pretty hard to do. So what I'm going to be tempted to do here is draw a line there. Now by doing that, I bring in, oh, so I'm still on the straight line tool, I bring in this rule here, so I can say that's 90. And by doing that, I could now work out this one because this is now a triangle. That's a definite 90, and that line is, that's absolutely fine to do. So what would that be? That would be 58. And now I can use this one to calculate this angle here. That's going to be 122. And to find this one, right, yeah. Alternate segment theorem. So I'll just go over this. So there's my tangent, there's my chord. So I have an angle between my tangent and chord. But then if I go from here to a point, from both ends of my chord, these two angles here are exactly the same. So this angle here must be 32. And then we have angles in a triangle. So if we add these together, we get 154. So this one here must be the difference between 180, which is of course 26. Right. So I've done all the maths there, and for me to write all that out would take forever. But I'll just do the first bit. Okay. So I could say angle and CBA is 90 degrees. Okay, so what I'm doing here is saying that this is 90 degrees, and I can say angles in a semicircle always equal 90. Always equal 90. Okay, and you have to write it like this for every single stage, so that you do that one. Then you'd say this is 58, angles in a triangle. You'd say this one, so DCB, is 122, angles on a straight line. You would say this angle here, CBD, is 32, alternate segment theorem. And then you'd have to say this angle here that we wanted to find, CDB, is 26, angles in a triangle, equal 180. Okay, so a few things to write down, but the rules are, it's pretty obvious which rules they are.